The humble leek, there's so much you can do with it. And Vegetable Queen Alice Zaslavsky is here to show us you can do so much with leeks.
That's it. This is the WikiLeaks episode of Everyday Gourmet.
Ooh, love it.
Where I am going to let you in on some secrets of this delicious vegetable.
Right.
So the first thing you're going to do for these braised leeks is actually cut the leek.
Yep.
When you buy a leek, you've got all of this white at the bottom and then all this green at the top. And when you cut into the leek, you know, to the end of the white, you wonder, what do I do with this? What do you do with it?
I put it in soups, stocks, so much flavour in like chicken and rice, for example. It gives that broth beautiful flavour.
Totally.
Yep.
So think of this almost like vanilla bean. Put it in your freezer, and the next time you want to add flavour to your stocks or broths or your soups, whatever, that goes in. But all we need for this are the whites, which I've sliced into 1.5 centimetre discs. And Juzzy, your job is to arrange these soaked discs into the pan, just in one even layer. And the reason you soak it is because, you know, one of the things about leeks is that they are a little bit gritty. So soaking it means that all the grit falls to the bottom and you get these lovely clean white lines.
Yeah, we don't want that grit in there. So just giving yourself a bit of time to put them in the water, because usually with leeks we just cut the crisscross and then open up the leaves and clean all the dirt in there. But because you're cutting them into cylinders, this is the best way to clean them.
Exactly. You've got to be judicious with the grit.
So I'm just a few short, which is easy because we've got this one ready to go.
Oh, yeah. You're up.
And I'll cut that. 1,
Perfect.
2, ooh, one more.
Nice.
And then in they go.
Gorge. So snuggle them all in so that they're nice and tight.
Yep.
And then here comes my favourite bit. You're going to load it up with flavour. So you've got some currants,
Okay.
which are going to go all along. You can do that, Juzzy.
Oh, okay.
Some thyme.
Yep.
Got all the time in the world for this dish.
I knew you would say that. I just knew it.
It had to happen. And
Do you want all of these on there?
yes, all of them. And I know it looks like a lot of currants, but if you think about what the currants will do, they will play against the blue cheese crumb that we're going to add to this, and you're going to get the sweet and the salty and the funk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue cheese and leeks. They are classic flavours.
Chef's kiss.
Yep.
Okay, final ingredient here is butter. And I know how much you love butter, so I'll let you do the buttering.
I thought you were only going to put one and then put this away. I'm like, no. We love lots of butter here.
Lots of butter, and again, leeks soak up the syrupy butter and they become so silky and velvety. Ooh, ooh.
Very nice.
Yes. And then, of course, the final element is you need some extra braising liquid. So we've got some wine and some stock.
Okay, so wine first.
Yep.
And some stock.
And if you haven't got stock handy, just, you know, a stock cube in a cup of water. That's it.
And Alice, how long are we cooking this in the oven for?
That's in for 2 hours at 180. And while it braises, we're going to make a blue cheese crumb with some panko breadcrumbs, some blue cheese and some garlic powder. Ooh. And that is going to gratinate on top and just make the most delicious combination.
Alice, it smells so good, the blue cheese.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's such a great classic combination, and you would think that with a crumb you should just gratinate, which means just putting it under the salamander or the grill for like 5 minutes. But because we put them back in for half an hour with the crumb, the sauce has really reduced to something thick and syrupy and buttery and so good.
This is going to be so good. And some chives on top. Why not? A little pop of green there. I like the idea of just serving this as is with some crusty bread, but it's also a great side.
Totally. So you could serve this as the main event easily, as you say, crusty bread. You could even turn this into a soup the next day by adding stock.
Brilliant.
Why not? But as you say, a side on any table is going to make your guests very happy.
Oh, I love it. The humble leek no more can be very fancy if you want it to be.
Fancy schmancy leek.
Thanks, Alice.
It's been a joy.